Hi, I'm Nick the Bias User, and today I'm going to be reviewing this new Ed Sheeran album, Subtract. After the devastating flop that was Equals, and just looking at the reception of his past works, I have no reason to go into an Ed Sheeran album expecting to enjoy it. But getting into this new project, Subtract, that I didn't realize wasn't already the name of an Ed Sheeran album, the intro Boat was actually a pretty solid folk cut. Ed's singing was catchy on the chorus, and the violins in the background helped the engagement a lot. But the verse sections left a lot to be desired. But even with that, I can't complain about this track as an intro to an Ed Sheeran record. With the next two tracks, even though I really wanted to enjoy both of them, these were songs I had a bigger disliking to. The bass in the fog with the piano on Saltwater was too heavy. It annoyed the shit out of me, just not a good mix. With Eyes Closed, the instrumental was crazy derivative in its spacey clicking string play, but it was still tolerable. But what wasn't was Ed's I background vocal repetition on the chorus. Definitely the worst this record gets, but I will admit, the worst of this album still managed to be better than the vast majority of Equals. It seems this record plays it safe by having mostly slow cuts here, but this unfortunately becomes the record's downfall if it isn't the mediocrity. Because with the track End of Youth, while foggy, very powerful chorus from what was provided by Ed Sheeran's singing and production, but I still can't help but feel I would enjoy this track a lot more if it stood on its own or was a slow burner in the midst of chaos, instead of being another slow pop cut in a collection of other slow pop cuts. But it's not all like this. Exceptions are here, even if they're not fantastic. The emo pop punk guitar riff on Curtains was something to get into, even when the drums were a soft tease. But we do get drums coming in detailed on Spark. That's not so engaging in the piano play or original. I can highlight the tracks that go out of the album's comfort zone just a little, but at the end of it all, my two favorite tracks are still one of the slow, low-key cuts, like most of the album. Speaking of which, The Hills of Aberfeldy was a beautiful, breathtaking closer in its acoustic play, atmosphere, and violin direction. And to half compliment, half insult this album, the best part about this track is when it's over, you don't have to hear Ed playing slow derivative pop again, unless you're playing shuffle. With Subtract by Ed Sheeran, while I am saying in my head, why did all of this soft and generic side of pop have to be put together in a full-length album, I'm glad this generic pop is at least listenable. And even though the tracks I don't strongly like, they're still more good than my least favorite tracks are bad. I know what I was expecting, but I can't hate this record. I just can't. I'm going to give this album a 5.1. Like, subscribe, comment how you feel, give a suggestion, or check out my other social medias, and I'll see you next time.